Thank you for clicking on this Fun with Pete and Sherry video. I am your host Julian, and today I have something very interesting for you. I know I always say that, but this time it's very true. At the first of every month, I always look at Virginia ABC Store's list of what they have available and their special order list. Usually nothing new or nothing exciting, but this month something really interesting. At the very top of the list, as the alphabet would have it, Aberlour A'bunadh. Exciting because a whiskey I've been coveting for some time. Now, this is Aberlour's cask strength concoction and a slightly different flavor profile from typical Aberlour, which is 50% sherry casks and 50% bourbon casks. This is 100% first fill sherry Oloroso casks, and boy, I am excited to give it a try. What I'm going to be doing here is opening this up and having a taste, and I am going to come back a little later to give you a full set of tasting notes and a rating on it. I think that's going to take a little time. So let's cut into this wax here. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay. No, that won't do it. Here we go. Alrighty. Here it comes. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Okay. This is made in small batches, so this is batch 39, and it is served at a whopping 59.8% alcohol. I'm going to have a taste before I add water, but even I am not going to drink this neat much. I'm going to add water before I have much of it. Okay, I'm back, and this is just 5 minutes later to allow the water to set a bit. Black cherry, maybe even chocolate. Final test. Yow, yow, yow. Alright, it's been a few days. This is not the easiest scotch to get a handle on. Complex. So I've given myself some time with it before I came back to give you tasting notes and a rating. But first things first, if you've ever had a sherry scotch and thought to yourself, gee, I like it, but I wish there were just more sherry flavor in it, then you want to give Aberlour A'bunadh a try. It is sort of an over-sherry scotch. Perhaps a good analogy would be this is to Macallan what a Aberlour A'bunadh is to an Ardbeg. It's simply turned on the sherry as loud and as powerfully as possibly can be done. It does require a little water, at least for my palate. That is about right. Not necessarily need enough to get it down to 40% alcohol, but just a little bit to break it up. Because otherwise the flavor does get trapped in that strong alcohol, and it kind of goes straight down your throat without hitting anything, and you don't really taste it. It starts tart and with some orange peel, and then quickly moves into a more of a sweet taste with fruitcake. The whole fruitcake, fruit and the cake, really feel the sherry. It's a little yeasty. And then where Macallan comes in with a strawberry flavor, this has much more of a cherry flavor. Not a sour cherry, not a maraschino cherry, but just an honest cherry. And then the sweetness kind of dries out, and the cherry sort of goes on. It has an almost, it's a very deep, almost cocoa-like taste. Finish is dry and long. You'll be tasting that cherry 10 minutes from now. Now, the last Scotch I reviewed was Lefroy Quarter Cask. That was young, and I think derived a great deal of its appeal from its youth. This is probably also pretty young, and while it's good now, I wonder. I can't help but feeling that additional time in the barrel would only make it better. So I can imagine this at 12 or 15 or 18 years being, with age it might turn into a really sublime, really beautiful Scotch, whereas right now it's a very good Scotch, that's a very interesting Scotch, and a really interesting alternative to other sherried Scotches you might be trying. So, I mean, bottom line is you want to try this if you're a sherried Scotch fan. Period. I'm going to give it an 8.8. Till next time, thank you for clicking on this Fun with Pete and Sherry video.